close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
For education students, my advice would definitely be take advantage of your resources. There is so many things available to you that you might not even realize. I did not take advantage of all these resources at first, and now that I'm in my last year of student teaching, I realize I should have definitely gotten in there sooner. The TRC and the CRC has so many things readily available to you that will just enhance your student teaching experience. Even in your first years of teaching, it will help impress some of your classroom teachers, just being able to offer to bring in different materials and kind of enhance their learning experience as well. For other students, I would just say enjoy your time there. Build a community, find your support system, because you might find a friend that will stick with you forever. I know I have met a friend, and it's been my roommate for the past 4 years, that will be lifelong, and she'll always be with me even if we're not close. And it's just a great experience to be able to find your people. Also, I would suggest, just a side note, if you don't have one already, I'd buy a bubble umbrella because the wind is very severe in Bowling Green. And if you use a regular umbrella, it will break within the first 2 days. In my last few weeks at Bowling Green State University, I'm definitely just going to miss the atmosphere. Campus is beautiful, especially in the fall, and just being able to get to walk around and see the different trees, and all the squirrels are so friendly. It's definitely a very calming atmosphere that I enjoy just being in. I definitely will miss my friends that I have built here, and so it's going to be a little bittersweet leaving some of them, but I know leading forward in my career, it's for the best, and I want to move on forward with my life, but they'll always still be there for me. I'll definitely miss all the faculty members and just that support system they built for us, especially in the education. I know going into some school systems, it might be a little difficult, especially as a first year teacher, and not feeling that level of support that you experienced in your years of college. So that is definitely going to be something I'll miss. My emotions for graduation are both nerve-wracking and excitement. I'm excited to move forward with my life and hopefully obtain a classroom of my own and apply all the knowledge I've gained through Bowling Green State University into practice. However, it's very nerve-wracking as you're trying to obtain a job and trying to get the interviews, and you're applying to so many different places and just waiting to hear back from one and hoping that they're the one. I definitely will love the experience of having both my family and friends come to support me on the day of graduation. So that's exciting, just to get everyone together again and have the chance to celebrate and acknowledge my achievements as a student, as well as everybody else in the major. Going into my future, I'm definitely excited about teaching and having a classroom of my own. It's been 4 long years of awaiting this big moment in my life. I definitely feel that I'm prepared and able to do this on my own. That will definitely be a little nerve-wracking without having the support that we've had through these years, but I definitely feel my experiences through Bowling Green State University has led to me having this independent role in the classroom. I will love the freedom that it will give me to start to apply the different things that I have gained from all 4 years of my experience and all my observations and little notes I made about those experiences, whether it's just seeing a teacher's style of classroom management or delivery of lessons, and kind of being able to integrate all those ideas as well as with my teaching philosophy and apply it to something of my own. Student teaching has definitely been a huge learning experience for me, especially since Bowling Green does a great job with finding classroom mentor teachers who are there to support and help you grow. I know my now current placement in my second year of student teaching, I have the greatest relationship with my classroom mentor teacher. I go to her for any advice I have. We always discuss where I might need to grow and room for improvement. And I really feel that she is just a quality mentor. And I feel that if I were not placed with her, I would definitely be suffering in my confidence to independently take that role as a teacher in my future. Student teaching has also been very rigorous. It's very time consuming, so I would suggest to manage your time wisely. You have to balance taking courses and still giving all that passion to the classroom at the same time. In addition to that, you're being required to take the Ohio assessments for educators and having that pressure of passing to graduate. So I would just say find the time to just take some moments to yourself and kind of treat yourself, but then also take the time to really take this serious and manage your time wisely. I built a lot of relationships with the faculty at Bowling Green State University. I am a member of the Honors College, and as a member of the Honors College, we have a requirement to complete an honors project. To do that, you actually have to seek out your own choice of administrators in the entire Bowling Green State University campus. I started my honors project as a junior, and I thought back to a professor I had freshman year, and when I emailed her, she remembered me right off the bat, and just having that strong relationship and support system is amazing. Just being able to email and reach out to try and meet up at Starbucks for a cup of coffee, to just kind of stress relief. It doesn't even have to be related to education. There's so many teachers willing to do that on campus. Beyond professors, again, with Bowling Green State University, they provide such great classroom mentor teachers who are also there to support you. My classroom mentor teacher has become like family to me. She's always asking me about my lives, and we share our life stories in addition to our teaching. And I just feel like I can reach out to her even when I'm stressed about things unrelated to school. The university mentors, Bowling Green, also provide also have this level of support for us as well. I know my university mentor from my junior year was just so passionate about helping us develop in our career. She would constantly be texting me and my co-teacher, and she'd be offering us to come over. She'd try and cook us dinners, and just that, having that relationship with someone on the university has really had a positive impact on my experience. I definitely feel Bowling Green State University prepares all of its educators for their future. Something that's unique about it is that they do get you in a classroom starting freshman year. It's nerve-wracking as a freshman walking in and not really knowing how to approach a classroom yet, but just from those learning experiences, you build different tools to add to your belt on ideas and different approaches, different strategies that you might use in your own classroom one day, or even those experiences help impact your later on student teaching experiences, because you can bring something new to the classroom to even help your classroom mentor teacher. I know from my sophomore year experience, I learned a classroom management strategy that I was able to apply in my second grade classroom right now, and my teacher's been very felt that this really benefited classroom behaviors. Beyond that, just again, the level of support that your university provides just really helps support you through that transition from student to adult or student to professional, and being ready to enter the new step in your life. My time at Bowling Green State University seemed to go by in a blink of an eye. I remember walking in as a freshman and being in Centennial Hall, and now I'm off in an apartment near Dunkin' Donuts, and it just seems that there was maybe a couple breaths I took between those two moments. I think definitely the coursework and the placements that you're provided throughout these years help speed it along, because you're constantly busy. Sometimes it is overwhelming, but at the end it makes it all worth it, and it definitely helps it go by a lot faster, and it helps you really appreciate the moments you do have to yourself, and the time that you do have to kind of take a breath and calm down in the summer, and look forward to coming back again in the fall. As a freshman, it was definitely very nerve-wracking. Bowling Green is a pretty large campus, and there's tons of students just walking around everywhere. And as a freshman, you're kind of unsure of yourself and where you need to go, what type of person you want to become. And so it's hard to try and fit in with some people who have already figured out who they are because they're nearing their graduation. I felt that being surrounded by other freshmen really supported me and built my confidence in fitting in the university, because we were all in the same boat. I did this through just the classes I was in. I made sure that I was surrounded by a lot of freshmen in many of my courses. My hall was Centennial, which is only a freshman only, and also transfer students. So just building that set of friends helped. Also, as a freshman, it's a little uneasy trying to figure out where's the best places to go on campus. So those are the times I definitely say reach out to your RA, reach out to older friends, or try and build those friends, because they can help guide you in where you need to go and the best places to be. I wanted to be a teacher ever since second grade. I actually had a teacher who was very supportive and is somebody I idolize to this day. When I was in second grade, I was going through a family hardship as my grandfather was pretty much passing, and this was my first experience with death. I felt that as a teacher, sometimes people see your sole role is as educating. However, my teacher at the time took that role and also moved it beyond just academics and started supporting me as a person, supporting me morally, and it was just really inspiring to have that experience with her, and it's definitely helped shape who I want to be as a teacher, because I do want to be the support system for my students and build that rapport in a way that they feel that they can turn to me, and I'm not just there as the hard teacher who's only wanting you to learn 2 + 2 = 4. I want them to turn to me and want to discuss their feelings and develop ways to solve that. So those are the inspiring moments where she helped change my life. She helped change my view on education as she would dedicate time after school to helping me with my academics through this hard time. And it really just inspired me to want to pursue this career. And I've known ever since second grade that this is what I wanted to do. I chose BGSU because I've known I wanted to be a teacher ever since second grade. When I entered high school, my sister's 4 years older than me, so we went through the college finding process a lot with her, so I attended all her visits and kind of evaluated those schools. But when I definitely decided for sure that education was the path I was going to pursue, I started seeking out the colleges in the state of Ohio that were recognized as one of the best for this major. I knew starting junior year I started touring, and I went to 3 colleges, and Bowling Green was one, and I was just so impressed with the different innovation, the new buildings, the program that they offered, the 4-year guarantee, that it made me confident in knowing that this was the best choice to take in order to help me reach my future goals.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And